everyone, so today I wanted to talk about 10 Australian words you need to know when you come here. Now I didn't want to start with like the very obvious like, oh, thongs means flip-flops in Australian, because everyone already knows that. What I do want to like touch on is that Australian isn't just a slang. That was kind of my impression when I came here, is that, you know, it's just English but they use slightly different words for some things. No, Australian is a different type of language. It's not a slang because everyone uses it. Like a slang is when a select group of people uses those terms, but this is just everyone uses it. Companies use it. Some of the words that I'm going to mention, you just see them on boards on the street everywhere. It was actually really hard to pick just 10 because with some help of my boyfriend I came up with like 40 of them, so I'll probably do some more of these videos in the future. With that out of the way, let's get going. Goon. So this first word I've never heard of before I came here, and goon is a boxed wine. It's very cheap, so a lot of people who want to get drunk on a budget basically buy a box of goon. Bottle-o. You get your goon at a bottle-o. A bottle-o is a shortened word for bottle shop, and bottle shop is a liquor store. And I touched on this on a different video of mine, I'll link it up here, is that they have bottle-o drive-thrus. So you don't have to actually physically go into the shop, they have this driveway, you pull up and a service person will come up to your car, ask you what you want, and they will put it in your car for you and you just pay and drive off again. It's great. Slab. Another thing that's great about bottle-os is that you can get a slab of whatever drink you like. A slab is a box with 4 6-packs of beer or cider. And at the bottle drive-thru you can get these boxes cold in your car, ready to go. Esky. However, if you want to keep those drinks cold, you better put them in your esky. An esky is a insulated box where you put ice in and that will keep your drinks cold. This is an esky. They have them in all kinds of sizes. Ours is 25 and it's just, oh, it locks as well. And yeah, it just opens up, it's empty, and when you want to use it you put ice in it, which they actually sell at a servo. So a servo is a service station or a petrol station. They actually sell bags of ice, which is a bit of a weird concept to me as well. But as you have probably noticed by now, they just like to shorten words that are too long to say, like service station and bottle shop. Just shorten it to bottle-o and servo. A lot of the words that are in this list are connected to drinking, which says a lot about the Australian culture in itself. Because the next word I want to touch on is a stubby holder. So a stubby is a short, squat bottle. So instead of the regular bottles that look like this, they are like slightly shorter and a little bit thicker. A stubby holder is this. And you basically just pop it in there. So this A holds your drink a little bit colder, and B it's easier to hold. Especially if you have an esky, you get your drink out of the esky, it's all wet from the ice, just pop it in here and you won't have it dripping all over you because these are sealed at the bottom. I also have this one, which is with a, oh, forget the word for this. But yeah, and this one doesn't have have a bottom. This is not like how they actually sell the normal stubby holders. This is a normal stubby holder. They're closed, you can't adjust them or anything. But yeah, they're quite convenient to hold your drink cold. I don't know if any of you are questioning why I'm drinking during the daytime, but I went to a wedding and the reception is in about 2 hours, so I might as well. Also, hence the fancy dress. Now these last few words are a bit more random, I couldn't package them nicely into a story. So the next word that you hear a lot here is tradie. A tradie is someone who is trained in a trade and does that for a living. So for example, people who work in construction or are an electrician or something like that, they've learned a trade and so they are a tradie. Give you 2 bonus words, which is sparky, which is their word for electrician, and chippy, which is a carpenter. Arvo. So the next word is arvo. It's a bit of a weird one to pronounce for me. So this means either evening or afternoon. Post-editing Carla here. I got this wrong. It is actually just the afternoon, so the time between 12 and 6, since arvo is a abbreviation of afternoon. Sangha. Another one that's kind of hard for me to pronounce is sangha. Sanga, Senga. My boyfriend types it a lot, but doesn't say it a lot. And a Senga is just a sandwich, which you'll have at your smoko or your brekkie. Pokies. And the last word, which I couldn't fit in anywhere, is pokies. And this is a one word that is like not an abbreviation of anything. It just doesn't make sense at all to me. A pokey is a slot machine, and you will see it a lot on signs. So when a bar or an RSL will have slot machines available in their building, because you need certain licenses for that, they will have a sign saying pokies on their building, so you know that that is where you can go to gamble. So these are 10 Aussie words that you might encounter when you go to Australia or when you're around Aussies. These are all words that I just learned throughout the time that I spent with the Australian friends that I have. And when I came here, I was actually already used to a lot of these words. So I tried to pick words that you will actually like encounter a lot in your daily life here. And yes, most of them are drinking related. So that was my list for now. Please give me a thumbs up if you thought it was helpful, and I will make some more of these in the future. And other than that, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys very soon.